students, I hope you all are safe at your home. Right, okay, 11th class. Today we will discuss the basic concepts of biology. Simply, what is the meaning of biology, what is science, simply what is biology, why we will study about the biology and different streams of science simply. So, so we will start. Firstly, you know all about very well science, the meaning of science. Science means to knowledge, right? To know about the living and non-living things which is present around us. Simply, this is the science. Science means is the simply knowledge. This science stream is further divided into three different categories. First is the physics. Physics means the non-living components. You will study about the non-living components which are present around us and which are related to us simply. This is the physics. Next is the chemistry. Chemistry is the composition of chemicals simply. Our body is also made up of different composition of chemicals. Our surrounding is also made up of different composition of chemicals simply. So the study of these chemicals are simply known as the chemistry. And last is the biology. Bio means always the living, is the life, and logy means study simply. So when we will study about the living, life or living organism which are which has simply life or which are living in nature, the study of these living organism, either they may be plants or they may be animals, this study is called simply biology. So today we will discuss the simple or basic concept of biology, right? Biology is generally the main two streams, main two branches of biology are present, which are further subdivided into various groups. So the two groups are present in biology. First is the botany and second is zoology, right? What is the meaning of botany and zoology simply? One more thing I will tell you, the father of biology is Aristotle. Firstly, this scientist gave their concept about the living organism, so we will call the father of biology Aristotle. Botany means the study of only you know very well about the living organism are of two types simply, which are movable, which are not movable simply. Movable, or you can say that motile. Motile word is generally used for the movement. It is used for the movement simply. Motile term is used for the movement. If any organism have capability to move, are studied under this branch of biology is called zoology. If any organism have capability of motility or movement which are under both this branch of biology is called zoology. So next are which do not have capability of movement, or you can say that those who are non-motile in nature, it means they cannot move but they are living, which are studied under this category. This branches of biology is called botany simply. So we know very well plants cannot move but they are living. Animals move easily, so they are and living in nature, so they are studied under this branch is called zoology. So according to Aristotle, father of botany, according to Aristotle, there are two kinds of living organisms simply. In that era there is no any other phylum, kingdom, classes, order, nothing. Simply they know that there are two type of living organism. First, which cannot move. Second, which can move. Which cannot move is called plant, and undergo study this branch is called botany. And which can move, the living organism, is called simply animals, and they can read and study under this branch of biology simply is called zoology. So biology is divided into two main branch: botany, study of plants; zoology, study of animals. Botany is further generally the basic concept of biology which arise the basic concept from the botany, means plants are the like our specimens on which we had studied various kind of different branches of biology, after which after the plants we had experiments on the various animals also, but botany have a basic concept of biology simply. So the further study in detail on botany is occurred by a Theophrastus, is this father of biology, Theophrastus. Theophrastus is also known as the father of botany because this scientist gave the various concepts about the plants and plant activity and plant character simply. And again the Aristotle gave the our basic concept on the living organism. So the father of zoology is the Aristotle simply. Instead of these botany and zoology, there are various other branches of biology is present, right? Firstly, we will discuss about the what is the meaning. This first branch is the anatomy. As the name indicate, if you will study the internal organs and the characters of internal organs in case of both botany, plants as well as animals, right? In case of both, when you are studying the internal structure and internal activity of the different organs are studied in under the branch of anatomy. It means anatomy is the study of internal structure and internal organ and their activities simply, right? If you are not doing the internal structure, not doing the study of internal structure, then what term is used in that case? If you will study about the external features of either in case of plant or animal, external features only, not internal, in that case this branch of biology is called morphology. Morphology. Morpho means external character, right? Logy means study. If you will study about the external character of either in case of plants or in case of animal, that branch of biology is called simply morphology. Morphology means external character, anatomy means internal character simply. Next is your biochemistry. As the name indicates, bio means living, chemistry means chemical composition. In this branch of biology, we will study about the living organism and what is the composition of that living organism simply. So, what is the living composition of human being or plants and any other living organism, bacteria, viruses, what is the chemical composition is present in that living organism is studied under this branch of biology. So that this is called biochemistry. I will give you a little example. For example, DNA, RNA, protein, amino acid, nucleic acid, all these are the chemicals which are present in all living organisms. So study of these chemical composition is called biochemistry simply. Next is the cytology. Cyto means simply is cell and logy means study. So name indicates cytology means study of cell simply, because you know very well all living organism made up of the fundamental unit of living organism is a cell. You had studied this in the previous classes about the cell. Cell is the fundamental unit of all living organism. So we need to knowledge about, we need and necessary to know about the cell also, because life is generally originate from the unicellular or single cell organism is called prokaryotes or bacteria. So our life is begin from the prokaryote and single cell organism. So we need to study from the simplest to the complex structure of the cell. So this study about the simplest to complex structure of the cell is called cytology simply. Cytology means study of cell. Cell biology simply. In that branch of biology, in that group of biology, we will study about the shape of the cell, structure of the cell, function of the cell, right? And mechanism, different mechanism by which one cell formed another cell, or you can say that the division, cell division. We will also study the cell division in that branch, because obviously either it is unicellular or multicellular, one cell is divided into two daughter cell, or it have capability of division. That's why our development is possible, because development means simply division of cell. Our body is developed, our brain is developed, our body organs, our system is developed. Why? Because of the division of the cell. So in that branch of biology we also study about the division of the cell also. And cell division is of two types: mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis and meiosis. These are the two different divisions of the cell. On these topic we this is in your syllabus, so we will discuss in later on, right? Okay, next is the ecology. Ecology simply, ecology means relationship between the living organism and the non-living environment. Simply our relationship with the external environment is called ecology. The living organism, what is the relation of living organism with non-living or abiotic environment, simply is called ecology. So study of relationship between living and non-living and living organism with non-living environment is called ecology simply. Next is the embryology, and as the name indicate, embryo. Embryo is the division by the fusion of two living cells, zygote is formed, and zygote after the division is converted into embryo. So the complete development from the single cell of sperm and egg by the fusion, formation of zygote, embryo, and development of embryo up to the hatching and birth. Up to the hatching or birth, the complete study is called embryology. Simply by the fusion of the cell to the development, formation of cell and different organs, up to the birth and hatching, the complete study is called embryology. It means complete development of embryo inside the body or outside the body, up to the formation of complete organism is called embryology simply. Last is the endocrinology. As the name indicate, you know very well about the endocrine glands, the gland which have capability to release some chemical. These chemical dissolve in the blood and move into the target site for their different function. So this branch is the study of endocrine glands simply in our body, and what is the function of these endocrine glands. In this branch we will study about all these things. Right, so this is the basic concept of biology, which we start during the initiation when we will start the syllabus. So today we will discuss on the definition of science, biology, different branches of basic branches, you can say that. These are the basic branches of biology, which are further divided into various branches, and the study of these: simple cell, chemical composition, embryo, internal structure, external structure, ecology, external environment. So these are the different branches of the biology. This is the basic concept of biology. Thank you. In the further lecture we will proceed our syllabus. Okay, thank you.